Improvement in felling, pruning, and climber cutting. Improvement in felling. It's defined as per removal of less valuable trees in a crop, that is, with interest of better growth of more valuable individuals. It's usually applied to mixed and uneven aged forest. It may include thinning of closely stocked groups along with clearing and general assistance to young growth of valuable species, an indispensable element of the forest management in temperate climatic zone. It can be abandoned only in the strict nature reserves and in the plantation established at the target planting density. The treatment consisting in a successive removal of tree with the standard growth. Cooperation without their complete elimination, but they towards assumed management goals. The goals, however, having changed over the space of time, affecting changes in approach to the timing, approach to the thinning. There are two types of approaches. Um, First one is French approaches based on the positive selection. Second one is German approaches based on the negative selection. Next is pruning. Why do we prune? That is to remove broken, dead, diseased branches to improve the structure of the tree and reduce the risk of the future failures of the tree. They can remove rubbing branches and they can remove codominant stems, provide clearance for sidewalk and road and utilize. Pruning to reduce hazards. They can remove broken and dead limbs. Broken and dead limbs can hazard depending on the tree locations. Tree in high traffic area a more target, whereas tree in low traffic areas possible less hazards. Structural pruning. Difference the pruning that influences the orientations of space, growth rate, and strength of the attachment, and the ultimate size of the branch stem result in the strong trees. Rubbing branches. Rubbing branches should be removed as part of structural pruning to prevent the damage to other limbs. Why should we prune? What is the desired result? Maximize growth in early spring, minimize the risk of pest and decay in dormant season, minimize the effect to the flower and fruit immediately after flowering. The time of years may not always be options. That is zone damage and hazard mitigations. Climber cutting. It is done along with the tending operations as well as while carrying out marking for felling in the forest. The climbers are particularly harmful where the trees are the young. They constrict the stem and deteriorate the value of food. It can be done the base of the 1 meter and above, and the piece of should be removed in order to ensure the climbers have been cut. It is more effective method for controller climbers is to dig up the tubers during the rains. The climbers should be cut preferably during monsoon.